First crafted by the forge masters of Tanis and the assembly vaults of Gorgon in the 20th Age of Discovery, the SDV Class Heavy Corvette was originally designed as an armed pathfinder for charting dangerous slipspace routes, but quickly gained renown as a fast and versatile combat vessel and became a significant keystone in the Covenant war effort against the UNSC. At a length of 953 meters, the SDV class dwarfs most UNSC frigates and support craft, despite playing the role of a corvette in the far more advanced war fleet of the Covenant. The ship's space frame is sleek and efficient, built atop a narrow selvage rim that skirts around the ship's primary hull and can be extended to provide an additional carapace, shielding the vessel's critical systems. While the ship often carries a large assault force and aircrew, the base complement of the SDV class is only 38, consisting of 16 superior officers, 20 menial officers, and 2 Huragok engineers. While the SDV generally plays a lighter escort role in a Covenant fleet, its weapons complement is far from insignificant and has been known to outmatch heavy UNSC frigates with little difficulty. The SDV's primary batteries are made up of 6 Malusian pattern heavy plasma cannons, capable of delivering a lethal broadside at medium range. These weapons are supported by a defense grid of 11 Fote pattern pulse lasers, providing an effective shield against fighter craft and guided ordnance, as well as 16 ventrally mounted Karnax new pattern plasma bombardment mortars, employed in orbital attacks against planetary infrastructure and ground forces. Despite its role as a corvette, the SDV carries a substantial complement of strike craft and support vessels. The ship's ventral launch bay provides egress for numerous Type 27 space banshees, and larger bays across the ship's broadside and dorsal hull are used to house heavier Seraph fighters, as well as Type 25 Spirit troop carriers. The SDV is also outfitted with 104 orbital insertion pods for use in supporting ground assaults. Each of these pods can carry a single Sankhili or Jiralhane warrior, along with their combat equipment. The nanolaminate armor plating of the SDV class is reinforced by Morelia pattern dispersal field generators, which provide a thin layer of energy shielding and serve to absorb and dissipate kinetic energy from hostile projectiles. The Corvette is also equipped with an Ushab pattern stealth generator, which surrounds the vessel with a multispectral distortion field that conceals it from detection by most sensor systems. This system allows the vessel to serve as a covert deployment craft, or even in a limited capacity as a force reconnaissance vessel, most often serving as a smaller escort ship in Covenant formations. SDV corvettes frequently accompany carriers and supercarriers to extend their reach and provide an additional defensive screen. The smaller size of the vessels also makes them well suited for aerial attacks on surface compounds and cities, as was frequently seen in the invasion of Reach. For instances such as these, SDV corvettes are equipped with atmospheric variants of the Banshee Interceptor, as well as numerous gravity lifts to allow the vessel to serve as a resupply post for Covenant ground forces. The SDV Corvette continued to serve the Covenant centuries after its introduction, even surviving beyond the fall of the Prophet of Truth and continuing to serve in the fleets of numerous post-Covenant factions, such as those of Duelam Dharma and the Brute Chieftain Atriox. In service to these smaller factions, the adaptability of the SDV class was even more valuable than it had been to the Covenant proper, continuing to pose a serious danger to the warships of the UNSC. Thank you for watching Spacedock. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please do check out the links on the screen right now or in the description below for our Patreon and channel membership services. Anything you can pledge goes towards improving our team and our equipment and allowing us to put together bigger and more exciting video projects for you guys on the channel.